Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got...
There is little question that region has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr. Bayou feels about that.
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you? The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us. Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace, make sure the last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy.
You should take his words to heart.
Good.
Consider whether your obligation to the rain.
Hey, I don't care. Oh. Later. Hey, I don't... Oh. If that's all it takes to bruise your ego, you're not gonna last. Well, the Marshal's message said you were... Truth is... You can count on my help if you play by the rules. This isn't Aquila City. The people who run this place, our job is the last thing.
You should take his words to heart.
Ah, rookies.
With an attitude like that, at least I know we will not be bored.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor, even if it doesn't cause credits. Come on.
If you are free soon, could we talk? I wanted to thank you. You seem to be acclimated. I think none of us were expecting what. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a... If I may, from what you... I cannot tell if that is a... I have a very different... I have not shared much, but everyone knows. Yes, exactly. For those that have not lived, Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who... I lack his charm. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult. I know this seems trivial. By a group, Thank you. Discussing these things is challenging. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything. I know that you said you wouldn't, but... Indeed it was. And now I thank you.
was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. You learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the Marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold him... I need to impress that
Westside's a bad place for tourists.
because the fact that you think justice is absolute concerns me, Deputy. It's never that simple. Justice can mean different things to different people, and laws can be interpreted and debated. The Ranger relies on judgment and intuition to do what's best for the people. Hey, Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Sure, far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
What do you need? A stolen Hope-Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the...
Everything in...
Whoa, relax. No need to get rough here.
Seems your approach worked.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done it. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the... Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Good. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a...
An all too familiar story.
Yeah, but I never thought I'd be part of it. Did my best to stay out of trouble, but... I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
I would hope for the sake of these workers that after a while you get used to the smell.
This is private property. better keep walking. Do you now? Well, that's... Yeah, I hope. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything. Here, this will get you in.
Too many new recruits don't respect Syndicate tradition.
Something I can do for you, friend. Well now, tell me what brings you by. It's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf. Thank you all the same.
I do not find that.
Well, that's where you're wrong. Cal agreed to my terms, including collection from family on the event of his passing. It ain't my fault he dragged Billy into it. But make no mistake, that's exact. What's your stake in this? If you think I'm afraid of some loudmouth, then offer me something Seems to me like you're Don't you? Let's just talk. He ain't half as brave. You come walking in here drunk on your new... Maybe it's time I show you.
Meet your death. Should have trained more. If there was something out there, it's gone now. Best not to leave anything useful behind.
You ain't leaving this alive!
And once again, we are triumphant.
seen them. Did you talk to Goodman? I didn't mean to put you in harm's way. I was...
Took me about a week on the job to learn that doesn't usually work.
Okay. So, the woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. And she's been...
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a wreck. That's on the upper platform.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for his dad's quo.
You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows this is neat.
Look, I ain't gonna stand around here all day, right? You want the stuff or not?
What a city!
A Freestar Ranger and his... Well, I'm sure your mom is real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's kid.
Is that so? And you had to bring... Anyway, this ain't my first... Oh, I'm listening with rapt attention. I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions. That sound about right? Fine, yes. I jacked the ship. But look, I was just a contractor. It was just a quick, clean job. Look, they didn't... How was I supposed to know they were gonna go after...
You should have asked when you took the... If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to...
No! Look, if I help you, I need your work. No way I cheat a Freestar Ranger. I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the... We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of... She said she needed... That was a few weeks ago. No, but it sounded serious. Didn't seem right I should pry. Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on?
Yeah. Here. Anything else you want to know? No. Nothing. Left me feeling a little disappointed. Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure he's got...
Nothing, really. I was told. Yeah.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone, I'm gonna head back.
Then I'm free to go. Hey, you don't need to tell me twice.
Pardon. I would not mind stopping at the Laredo storefront. I appreciate their craftsmanship.
Aquila City's really I'll say right up front, feel free to look around. I'm proud to say, not quite opening it.
Take your time.
You ask me? Traveling and Freestar collect outlaws? Ashta, those bandits from the Shaw gang. This? I'm sure I got what you need.
Aquila's one of the oldest cities in the settled systems.
I think every gun gets it. Here's what I have in stock.
Is something amiss?
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Montara Luna.
Not everyone gets to say they work at the Rock.
Our newest deputy. Hey, I wondered when you might come. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted... Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. But at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having... Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so... Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up any... Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late night. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually... You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your better.
New deputy, huh? Honor to have you.
Let's talk for a minute. Welcome back. Glad you got a chance to meet. Sounds like you're making real progress. You're off to a good start, but that's all. What did you learn from this start? Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I could give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to... There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk, the family... He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on. They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find... Like what? Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective. They also guarantee privacy. So, Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now, looking into the smuggling operation. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space. Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome. Good hunting, Deputy.
important things going on, but I need to make another delivery.
All right. Suppose you were due for one. The, contents. Were what we agreed on?
Really? Sorry for the froze.
Is our mutual acquaintance helping with the transition to this new way of life for you?
Yes, I would say that... Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Such as...
After a person sneezes, someone invariably invokes the phrase, "bless you." Oddly strange to administer absolution after witnessing a bodily function. Oh, I'm sure there was a perfectly good reason that expression was connected to sneezing, but I'm afraid it's lost to time. That is a shame. I would like to have understood the specific etymology of those words. Ah, well, I don't think that's necessary, Andresia. It's enough to know that being courteous to others is the right thing to do. All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Greetings, Captain.
Ma'am, I'm just a courier.
I understand that. I'm not blaming you.
Yeah? Got some trouble? Oh, now hold on a minute. You know, the Marshal's been sending out reports, keeping us all in.
Yes, that sounds right. 3 times.
And having some success, by the sound of it. Ben Armistead. Well, I guess that's the long and short of it. So, is one of them first mercenaries?
Thank you, Dr. Salvato. You may return to your duties.
You know, every ranger knows it's important to... No better place in the settled systems to get met. You can bet it beats anything them UC piglets got. Ironic, given they're the... I know just the man who can help you. Just between you and me, I ain't entirely sure why someone felt the need to station a ranger out here. I'm not much more than a glorified bodyguard for Dr. Darvish. She's the one in charge around here. And she's also on the Council of Governors. Most of the staff don't seem fond of the idea of me being here, and I ain't fond of them right back. Bunch of
Dr.
stuffy
Cartwright of the
eggheads,
city
if you
said I
ask
was
me.
crazy when I told her I
Except
wanted to
Ari
transfer.
there. He's about the only one I can have a conversation with. Hey there, Ari. Working hard or hardly working?
Hey, Chief. A little more the former than the latter. What brings you by?
Well, the deputy here could use some help.
Just
Came looking
1
for
week
someone
without something weird. That's not too much to ask.
See what I can do.
Well, I'll leave you in Mr. Miller's capable hands. You need anything else, I'll be in my office.
I'll try to help you, but our computer systems have been having some issues. Huh. Well, we don't give the patients free access to our computer systems, so... it's worth... So who's the suspect you're after? Former soldier, huh? Yeah, they say war changes people forever. Makes me sad, the thought of soldiers who come home and don't fit. The name's not ringing any... Do you know what was wrong with her? That should help narrow things down. I can access the patient records from my terminal, assuming the database cooperates. Come on.
I don't authorize you to be in here. Just don't cause any problems.
You catch my Ben nodding off. Give him a good snack for me. The man means well, but he's just so tired.
Okay, give me just a minute here. Maya Cruz. Maya Cruz. Come on, Maya. I need you to be in here. Okay, finally. Here we go. Oh. No matches found for a Maya Cruz. If Maya's here, then she's got to be using an alias. Which actually makes a lot of sense if she's a wanted one. I guess it's possible. All right, hang on. I know that we do have a few female... There's Candace... What's her last name? Doolin. And then there's the Nakamori woman. I think her name's Jane. I don't recall offhand what they're here for, but it's a start. You're welcome to use the Ranger Station terminal. I'll enable that.
I couldn't tell you the last time I wasn't breathing recycled air.
If you need assistance, please see Ari Miller at the desk. Yes. What? I'm sorry, but we don't permit uns. You'll need to ask whoever it is that you wish to visit. Who exactly, Ari? You could be Solomon Coe himself, and my answer would be the same. No. The rules are the rules. No exceptions.
Flexibility clearly is not...
I'm a busy man. I don't want it. I suppose... I took an oath to do no... That's truly awful. All right, that's enough. I can see there's no dissuading you. I suppose I could make... This will get you in. I do hope you will.
I have never required treatment here, and I hope that I never will.
To make sure those files are backed up.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Come on, ship, Bosco, we're going.
detached. Let's get out of here. Jump complete. All propulsion restored. I know there are more important things going on, but I need to make another delivery. All right. Suppose you were due for one. The contents, what we agreed on. Yes, Vladimir and I agreed on what should be included. That's all fine then. Do let me know if you get a response. That is highly unlikely. And you do indeed scratch the page. Sure and tell you.
Hello, Captain.
Heard your ship, Doc. If you are who I think you are, then you're here to bring me in. I had to warn you. I've had more than enough time to prepare for this. So either kill me now, or I'll be burying what's left.
engagement. All systems.
Well, what are you waiting for? Finish it. Because that's what we were hired to do. The pay was good, too. But the best part was getting to stick it to the people who turned their backs on us. Of course it is! We spent 20 years behind bars because our leaders got scared and called off our attack just when we had the battle won. And did the people of the Freestar Collective that we fought and died for come to our defense? No! Well, now they can die. Fine. Yeah. Spent months of my life getting that place up, and as for where it is, you're going... You might not think so now, but it's likely to end... How about... I've got maybe a few weeks to live, and I ain't spending... You want to put an end to me here and now? Then fine. But if you want to let me die on my own terms, then leave me. Well, how about a test? Rangers are known to be handy with a gun. I've encrypted this slate. Now get out of here.
We should not skip an opportunity to line our pockets.
Billy, where were you this whole entire time?
These crystals must be valuable to have warranted such an elaborate mining operation. Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how to say?
Clamps released.
Alright, Alright guys, that's gonna be it for now. Next time, we'll turn in that and find... I forgot what his name was. Marco. There we go. Next time we'll find Marco, but until then, it's Flame Gino signing off. Have a good one, guys.